of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're running to Saguari away from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums.
Danny, please on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. It's the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away. I will always believe in the word the king and my father told me. Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live. No wonder people they are free, no pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things so we like. Let's go inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward ever, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, freedom. Oh yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. Say, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what they do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I am proud to be a Biafra.
Make way for them and there. You don't call them out to do them and have vampires. Make way for them. This way you know them and there. For above provides there. I'm gonna put respect to our leader, Martin Namekalo. May you consider my bless and protect all Biafras. We love Biafra. One love.
Danny, please on the beat.
Yes, sir. Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are, all over the world, I say, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchiuka Fomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazi Uchiuka Fomefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. And of course, he will be addressing Biafran tomorrow, the 15th day of the month of January, the year of Chukwu Kikabiama 2020, at exactly 7 p.m. Biafran time. Make sure you are ready as always. I am George Onyibe by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama. Come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. We must move ahead to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. For in a time like this, in his infinite mercy, he have chosen leaders who will go ahead of us. We actually were careless about ourselves as a people. We have succumbed to the terrorist state of Nigeria. We have been bamboozled, and I said, afflicted with plague, diseases, without our knowledge. And having said that, he sent it to us like this. And everything that have been destroyed about us as a people is being restored before our very eyes. I must tell you that, like Tim Chukwuemeka or Odimegwu Ojukwu, who said, with pride, we declare this phenomenon, Biafran phenomenon, as you call it. We owe nobody any apology. Yes, I walk on this earth. When to answer my name is something I cannot do. We change our name from our dialect to other names so that Nigeria will not kill us, so that Nigeria will not deprive us of our rights, so that we not become a target in Nigeria. But how the mighty has fallen, how things has changed today. Everybody is now proud that they are Biafran, a name you couldn't mention before. In my very time, Yoruba now want to become Biafra. Hausa Fulani want to become Biafra. But of course, they are welcome. But I think it is time we answer our Father's name once and for all. Show the world how evil we are. Tell them what you have done to you, because we will tell them what you have done to us. And in the end, we will see how proud you are about yourself. To be fighting, to killing people, to keeping your one Nigeria. You don't know what is coming for you. Of course, you are running out of strategy already when the journey has not even begun. We are just warming up. We are gauging oil. The vehicle has not departed from the camp. We want to top water in the radiator. We have not even started. You have run out of strategy. Can you come out with pride and tell me now that you are one Nigerianist? Look at all of you. You are hiring people to come and speak, to brainwash us. We cure people here. But of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator, because He made all these things possible. Who are we? Who are we now? Many people have died with that talent and gift that God gave to them because of this Nigeria. But Nigeria will die 100 times over for every Biafrans they have killed. And those of you who are still one Nigeria, get ready, because the journey has just begun. Shamelessly, you are celebrating, what do you call it? 50 years of civil war. The war that has stopped or the war that is still ongoing. Ayiba prier, prier, prier. Ayiba prier, prier, prier. Ayiba prier, prier, prier. Ayiba prier, prier, prier. Ayiba lo masao. Ayiba bomaye. Aiba priye, priye, priye. Atamu no boma bariye. Atamu no boma bariye. Atamu no boma bariye. Iye, iye. Onya ije monwo. Atamu no boma bariye. Anya ija huzo. Atamu no boma bariye. Atamu no boma bariye. Iye, iye. Anyị na-aja gị mmanwụ maka n'eziokwu n'ebo sọ mmaghị ịhụnanya anyị na gị obiọma gị ujuru anya dadio inwe mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ebu Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mmanwụ. Of course, without wasting much of our time, we go to our topic this evening, which is simply titled A Health Condition Called Drapetomania. Drapetomania. It's a health condition, a very real health condition. We have many sickness and diseases. Some of them are really not. Drapetomania as a disease is just like any other disease, like HIV, like AIDS, like cancer, Ebola. It's just like any other disease. It's a rare health condition. There are people who are gifted, but because man cannot explain it, they call them disease. But I won't go deep. Just let's focus on that disease known as drapetomania. Drapetomania is a method of re-engineering the mind of an individual or a group of people to believe in falsehood and also to indulge in fake attitude. A brother told me about this when he came on Radio Biafra, about this disease. I was interested. I wanted to find out what this disease is. Because by the time we tell you that Nigerian leaders are really sick, you will not understand. And when we tell you that those who believe in Nigeria are sick, you will not understand. Because there are certain things they do. Only sick people behave like that. Even madman is more knowledgeable than Nigerian leader. And having studied this disease, I now begin to understand what is actually wrong with the people of Nigeria. Britain injected them with this virus, and it is working out perfectly well. And now the man who discovered this disease, they mocked him. When he came up and said, see, there is a disease like this, they were mocking him. Because this man actually studied the black slaves. He noticed that to capture a black slave, you need a black slave. If any slave escaped from the farm, you need a black slave to catch them back. This disease enables, in fact, it was the disease that affected the house nigger, according to how my leader calls them. You wake up as a slave in the morning, you tell your people, I want to run. Among you, you do not know some of them are infected with this disease already. They will say, where are you running to? Can't you see how many months we spent in the river? You think you can swim that long in the Atlantic Ocean? Shark may eat you up. Peradventure, they can shoot you even before you get to the ocean. Or maybe if you get to your village now, don't you know they may not recognize you again? We cannot question God. This is the life we have found ourselves. Let's just live here. Because you are still normal. You tell them, no, we can make it. Moreover, it is better we die trying to save ourselves than to remain here. But you don't know these people, their brain have been re-engineered. And you say, well, who is with me? Some of the slaves will say, we are with you. And then some, out of confusion, they don't know what to do. They don't know their left from their right. They are now naive and ignorant. They can't even make a decision any longer. But they are okay. And then they sit. And then the next thing you do, as somebody who has not been affected by this disease, they run. The next thing, the harsh nigger, we call the European, the terrorists. Come, my brothers and sisters are running away. Come, come. So they were more slave, willing to make sure they die in slave than to live. The disease didn't start through the colonial terrorist era. It was there in the Bible. Moses was okay. He woke up and said to the children of Israel, let's go. Dathan and Abiru said, no, we want to eat watermelon. We want to eat cucumber. Moses, you can't take us away from here. You want to go and bury us inside the desert because there is no enough grave in Egypt. Moses will refuse. We love the land of Goshen. But they look like wise men in their days, but they were sick. Believe me, Moses never knew they were suffering from DRAPETOMANIA. And so Moses have to struggle with them and struggle with them and struggle with them until they kill Moses. And now when I found out about this disease, I discovered that most Nigerians are categorized under this disease, are under the influence of this disease. They have this health condition. And it is made manifest in their characters. Honestly, let's analyze it. All of a sudden, Mbaka came and gave a New Year prophecy and say, oh, they will remove Ihedioha. That is the disease talking. Mbaka is suffering from DRAPETOMANIA. That is why Mbaka will prophesy. He became the mouthpiece of the Fulani after collecting money. And people don't understand. They came to the radio. They say, yes, Mbaka is a man of God. He has spoken. God will do it. That is another class of people suffering from this disease. And then there are some other people who say, well, we don't believe Mbaka. Well, let's see what God will do. They are the ignorant people. They are naive. They don't know what is happening. And there are people who are normal. People like us. We knew that before Mbaka will begin to prophesy about what will happen in Imo State, we know that is exactly what they want to do. They will remove Ihedioha, except after this broadcast, they will leave him temporarily. But the arrangement to remove the Imo State governor have been concluded. Forget about that shenanigan they are putting inside their kangaroo court. Ihedioha, they have concluded it. But God will be all of us witness. We know what they know. Oh, Mbaka prophecy has come to pass. You think we are stupid? The moment God revealed a prophecy, the moment God gives revelation, it is bound to change. If the people who own this prophecy, these promises doesn't hold on to them, it will change. This will not be the first time. So even though God told Mbaka that he was going to remove Ihedioha, we have the mandate to say, God, you will not do that. But is it because Ihedioha is with IPOB? We want you to know how people who suffer from this disease called DRAPETOMANIA react, how they behave. But they are that influence. So when China's television, the really contractor to dispel fake news in this era, is telling, hey, according to, they are speaking BB grammar. According to enumeration of their priests, the court was democratically displayed and having to analyze all the situation and enumerate it. You think they know what they are saying. You think they know what they are saying. They are sick people. That is how it functions. I want you to understand how it works. A little bit why they are talking about remembering the people they kill. The issue of Jubilee, they have not rested because they want to cover it up. We have been saying Aisha Buhari does not associate with the husband any longer because she has a little bit of dignity. You can't let that young boy to be romancing her because the Bible says, lead me not into temptation. So she stayed clear. Because Abba Kyari must collect his share if Buhari wife allowed Jubilee to touch her. The children all of a sudden don't go close to their father again. But because they too are suffering from this disease, and they know many Nigerians are under this disease, this is what Buhari wife did. He now tell Aisha, he now tell the daughter, please go and enter Nigerian private jet after receiving money to distract people. Shame on all of you. And about 50 seconds, Buhari daughter was inside plane, meant for presidential jet. And they asked Buhari wife, why are you posting the picture of your daughter on presidential jet of Nigeria? Buhari wife say he want to boost the daughter morale. And Nigerians are clapping. Oh, what a good mother, boosting the morale of the daughter with private jet. All of you are sick. But you will not know. I'm just telling you what happened today. Nigerians are rejoicing that Buhari wife is now boosting Buhari daughter morale by posing with Nigerian private jets. The man is first man of Nigeria. Aisha Buhari is first woman of Nigeria. And then the children are first children of Nigeria. Idiots. No, imagine South African president. For South African president, first lady to boost the morale of the children, they now go and begin to do selfie with the private jet. Now imagine Obama children and Donald Trump children and Theresa May family going to use their private jet to do selfie. But they are sick. They live under illusion. It's not their fault. And many Nigerians have been contaminated with this disease. When you see a highly intellectual man defending Boko Haram, it's not normal. I want you to analyze it so you know these people are sick. Somebody will come to the national television and say, I have been paying Boko Haram to stop killing people. And that is why the killing has reduced. Under normal circumstances, these people are supposed to be taken to psychiatric hospital to re-examine their brain. But how can a sick man take a sick man to the hospital? But because many Nigerians are sick, suffering from this disease, what do? They smile and also Erufai, you think it's normal. He told you he's paying Boko Haram to stop killing. And people believe. These are the symptoms of that disease. When you believe that animals swallow money, which is no longer good news, you believe you are suffering from DRAPETOMANIA. A president of a giant of Africa, supposedly Nigeria, came back from treatment in London where they went to renew his age. Rat chased him out of office. I don't understand. I don't understand why our people cannot understand that Nigerians are sick people. The people who believe in one Nigeria are sick people. The people who are maintaining one Nigeria are sick people. This disease has gone to another stage where if we do not take care, it will destroy all of us. But not all of us have been affected. And then Nigerians start telling you, the rodent has eaten the office of the president and the president cannot enter the office, so they have to repair the damages of the rat almost 3 months. 4 months on. And Nigerians believe it. The person passing this information is sick. And the people who believe this information are sick. The people who encourage this information, I can tell you, they are worse. The danger about this disease is that it makes both those who are deceiving you and the people who are being deceived, he places them on the same stage. That is why all of a sudden they came up and said they want to remember genocide. They are sick because in the first place, they know, number one, the war has not ended. So why are you remembering the war that has not ended? Because they are sick. And then any Biafran who believes that the war has ended, we all know is certainly sick. If you go to Iran now, where there is issue to panic, you will know this checking point in Iran now. In fact, only the checking point in Anambra is more than all the checking point in Iran. The military presence you can see in one state in Biafra land. I'm not sure the population of Iran military is up to that. And somebody said they are not sick. The danger there is that they don't realize they are sick. They just come out and say, we want to remember them. Because they are actually mocking us. And then they begin to organize people to analyze 50 years of genocide. The same thing that led to the war, even worse is happening. And somebody is telling me they are okay. These are the danger. And then somebody believe. How do you feel when you are telling us how many you killed? How exactly do you feel? Only a mad man derives joy in doing certain things. And those of you on Facebook, those are the Nigerian army. That is another Nigerian they are asking to swim mud water. That is what they do to IPOB no more here. And in their heart of hearts, they are doing a service to a nation. I told the brother today, who happens to be a one Nigeria. We were passing along a bridge that is almost at the verge of collapse. And the brother said, this bridge will soon collapse. Because we're actually driving. And I said to him, it's shameful that at this stage, a community like this still have this kind of road. I say it's a shame. If they say this road is about 4 lanes, 2 going and 2 coming at this stage, one would not have believed it. He said, my brother. And I reminded him, Nigeria is the only country in the world, most especially the governors of the Southeast and South-South. There is no single development that will come to our land, if there is, if it is, that will not send a lot of our people to the grave. How do I mean? When a governor comes to a state, rigged into power or voted into power as the case may be, and you disturb them to dualize your road to give you road, they will destroy all your building before they tie that road. They end up killing more landlord before they tie the road. And then the next children inherit the building because their father have died of heart attack, the remaining one. The next governor will come and break. The question is, why the Yoruba governors not breaking their house to dualize their road? Do you know that more than 70% of the road in Oyo, Osun, Ondo, and the rest states were built by the colonial masters and they still serving it today? Do you know that, for instance, Abo, where I come from, more than 90% of the road in Abo were built by the colonial master. They are still serving it today. We just do a little maintenance. But why is it that in our major city, go to Abia State, Okezia Ekpazo have demolished half of the building in Abia? They have not completed the road. Don't you think they are sick? Because when we are talking about this disease, you don't understand his work. He gives you a false hope that when you are killing your people, you are actually doing justice. That is how it works. Come to River State. As far as I know, from all the late government to this very government, I think it's only Wike that has not demolished. But it's making effort to demolish because they will demolish, I think, Waterline or Garrison. They will demolish. Weja pata amahu imogananya. Weja epata yamahu eje mogananya. They derive joy in publishing you. Our brother says something. When they destroy your dignity, take your glory from you, humiliate you, suffer you. Look at that man now, they asked to roll himself in the water. You think if that guy is engaged to a banker, that banker lady will not think twice? This is what they do to us. Because they are sick. Nigerians sit down and plan how to impoverish you, turn all of you to Aboki, the same way Fulani succeed in turning our Wosa to common beggar, Bambiala. Omashi, according to Yoruba. Because they themselves are sick. And when they are doing this dirty job for the British government, they think we are sick. The people who are suffering are not sick. They are the only people normal. But the people who are eating them are also sick. And the people who sent them are sick. That is the beauty of this disease. Nigerians spend their time in publishing you. They make you promises to elevate your faith. And you put your trust and your hope on them. And the moment you have settled down and you think they are coming for your good, they destroy you. Can you come out and tell me, as somebody who is normal, and tell me of the truth that Nigeria is getting better? Can you truly, sincerely say that Nigeria is getting better? Only those that are affected by this disease still talk about Igbo presidency or restructure. When you see anybody coming out and say, let's do Igbo presidency, from the Arewa, from the Duduwa, all of them are sick. For instance, some Janjaweed Igbo smoker from the north. We give Igbo people warning now, last warning. Igbo, or you choose presidency and reject Biafra, or else we will take our presidency. How does it sound to you? Do you think that person is normal? We are giving Igbo presidency. Igbo people now choose the Igbo presidency now, or leave Biafra and choose Igbo presidency before we change our land. I want you to listen to the tone. I want you to listen to that directives and come out and tell me that these people are normal. They are sick. Okay, so it is no longer democratic setting where our vote should count. It is now zoning, right? They want to dash us. Animal want to dash us human rights. But they are sick. It happened before. These characteristics of sickness came. Our leaders say we will boycott every election. The sick people came forward and said, no, let's do it. We got to vote. We got to vote. Let's Atiku and obituary. Let them do it. Where is it? Where is Atiku? Where is obituary? But they were all sick. We will cure all of you. And somebody come out and wake up one day, like I said before, and say, we are here to celebrate. Are they celebrating or they are remembering? Let us celebrate. 50 years ago, we killed over 2 million of them. And today they are still subjectian or subservient. They are still subjected to our rule. Let us celebrate. Pop the champagne. But these people are sick. But if they are not truly sick, I tell you the truth, at this moment, they will be asking questions. Why are we doing this? What is their plan? What is the target of Nigeria? How should the people life be better off? How can they enhance on the life of the people? But this is a dream that will never come true. Nigeria is programmed for backwardness. No matter what anybody does, I want you to ask yourself a simple question. Since you were born till this very moment, has Nigeria improved? When we tell you certain things, you may not like it, but it remains the truth. The Vice President of Nigeria told you that they have spent over 3.7 trillion naira for infrastructure. What he said is not of any concern to me because it is possible that they have spent that kind of money. But a leading Christian church pastor, a professor of law, will come out and tell you something like this without shame that there is no evidence to show, no proof of such money being spent. Don't you think they are sick? Understand we are 3 categories left standing. You have to choose your side. Number 1, are you there in your high tower in the corridor of power thinking you are lying to us? You are sick. Your atrocities are open. The whole world is listening to you. I think a television in Kenya said something about Nigeria. They mocked you. They said the truth about you. Because that is who Nigerians are. Nigerians, I don't even know who they are defending. Any African country supporting Nigeria to oppress Biafra, they are sick. Because Nigerian, the very ECOWAS that help Nigeria to gang up and toy with our court, our case in ECOWAS court, Nigerian has actually blocked the border against ECOWAS decision. And you can't speak up. Oh, you are respecting in territorial or territorial integrity. This is a sign of the sickness. Our people should wake up. The only way to control this disease is to still have the ability to tell yourself the truth and sincerely facing reality. Because you that think you are, oh, let's build our one Nigeria, you are sick, just that you don't know it. The disease is very dangerous. It kills man, it kills woman. It has destroyed most of our youth. That is why when they graduate from the university with flying colors, many of them will be killed on our neck table, trying to help PDP and APC rig election. Many of them will run to abroad and wash toilets. These are doctors and engineers. But wherever they are, many of them are still defending one Nigeria because they are sick. They don't know what sent them to diaspora. They are carrying parlor bus and being shot. They don't know what is wrong with them. The disease is dangerous. If somebody have HIV, the person can begin to prepare for their death. They can make a choice because they know they are sick. If somebody have Ebola, cancer, they prepare for the remaining days of their life because they know they are sick. The worst thing about this disease is that you don't even know you are sick. That is why when the leaders of Nigeria behave the way they behave, you should pity for them because they really don't know they are sick. When Jesus saw that Judas was sick, he said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they do. But in our own case, Father, you will not forgive Nigerian leaders because they are evil. We have told them that they are sick. They don't want to be healed. Let them die in their sickness. But you can't save yourself. Be sincere. Tell yourself the truth. Face the reality. Tell Nigeria you are evil. Tell Nigeria you are a destiny killer. Tell Nigeria you are a career killer. Tell Nigeria you are a den of thieves. Tell Nigeria you are sponsors of terrorists across the globe. Tell Nigerians you are a company. Tell British government you are evil. Tell share company this is what you have done. Tell them every evil they have done. And ask them to repent. Maybe some of them will. Maybe they will continue. But what happened to them after now is entirely their fault. But those who are still okay will continue pushing until Nigeria fall. The results of this sickness made Nigeria to push Biafrans to the extent that they destroy everything about us. I cannot imagine a country who spend resources to divide us. And only sick people will support them. The very civil war they want to remember, when they saw the war was coming, the same way they know war is coming, they are preparing. People don't know. But they are buying time. Few days, in less than 30 days, before they attack Biafra land in the name of police action, they divided Biafra land into 3. Biafra land was divided into 2 already. But in less than 30 days to the invasion of Biafra land, they divided Nigeria into 3. Biafra land. They Gowon ran and created River State. He moved on and created Cross River State. And he said it is dangerous for power to remain in one region. But now, it's not dangerous for power to remain in North. They didn't divide the North. They left their power. They didn't divide the West. They left their power. And then there are some people who are telling me about South, South, and Southeast. You are sick. Because that same formula and principle that made them to divide Biafra land should have been applicable to the North. It should have been applicable to the West. Because the last time I checked, they still call themselves the Westerners, the Northerners. But who are we now? The South or the Easterners? Who are we now? Something is wrong somewhere. Accept the truth. Say the truth. Face reality. And maybe somewhere along the line, you will be healed. That is the only antidote to this sickness. I'm not going to go beyond that this moment. Our lines will be open. And we'll continue from there. I'll be back in a minute.
Stars of Biafra, in Biafra land, we're gonna take some away from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums, boom.
Darling, please on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
I will never run away.
I will always believe in the word the king and my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place, and it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free, no pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things you will like, and so be inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
Plenty things I see make me want.
Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. We must save ourselves from these people because this is the only thing that will guarantee our safety. They are still celebrating the genocide. It's still continuing. Everybody must stop against one Nigeria. You are Biafran anywhere in the world, don't let them deceive you. They have deceived us enough. The same way they work hard, spend money stolen from our land to divide us, we will divide Nigeria, that when we are done with Nigeria, they wish they never come against us. You will not win this battle. The most miserable people in this journey are the Biafrans who stand against Biafra. It is true all of you must not be in IPOB. But if you come against IPOB by your word and your action, you don't know what is coming to you. Look for IPOB closer to you. Send us your name, your phone number, and your location. Join the nearest IPOB and stop this epidemic, this disease called Nigeria. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 456 42. 070 815 456 42. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971 is our direct line. And the special number for the female is 081 288 58614. 081 288 58614. Caller on the line, are you still there? Monitoring Spirit, good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, don't you go to Canada, Madrid, and watch in it. Then you tell me for a good man. You don't go to Canada, my personal Savior and the Savior of the whole humanity, including Trump, what the power, Adeboye, Poe, Natayahi, Abuchi, Okuko, Anumanoni, the Savior of every living thing on this planet Earth. I lead that. Tell them the Kano to go to Kadia Manamadio. Ask them, Ebuchim, to go to Kadiama. There's a been anywhere. Ebuchi Anyamujina, who's on Agadabati, who's on Mokobion. Holy Lion, Kending Saw. Ahịa nwuru n'ọkụ ma ihere kwuo. Ọ bụkwa n'ụdịrị ka m ga-esi kele gị otuto gị na m. Nna m aga m afọ n'isi ala nye gị eze n'ikwe m. Sọ gị bụ chi m. Chukwu okike abịa ebe ọ masịrị gị. Nke ezite onye nsọ gị Dede Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ bịa n'ụwa dada n'ezi ụwa ka ọrụ mma. Nnamdi Kanu, oke mmụọ dede Nnamdi Kanu ebu oke mmụọ ibe dede asụm ụbọchị taa ya pụtara gị ihe ọma kwogbo ndị iro ya pụtara ụmụ Biafra niile the leadership of IPOB Directorate of State site n'isi ruo ka m kwegara na zonu nga m nọkwa na edepụta ogbo David Chemere m ihe o ji katapọt gbagbuo iro ya. Anyị nụrụ akụkọ David asa ga-akata ebe ikpofa ya bulewa m ogbenye elu anyị ma na ọ wee eziokwu esiri oke azụmahịa ọ chịkwa na Biafra ga-abịa who is that person? Today Nwafọ think of next month February ga-awụ oye Mbaka taa ikwuru ya na ya wụrụkwanụ ihe dị ọha na aha ya ho ụzọ dị mma aṅụ ọnụ ịkparakịkpara ị ga-akpara nsogbu anọdụ mana site ugbu a na-eru 14th of February anyị ga-amachi anyị iji na-aba mba ma ọkwa Chukwu okike adị ama eze na-ewu nwa Biafra mmụọ niile na-elekọta gị anya mmụọ niile na-ejere gị ozi eji m ọfọ n'aka anọ m na nwa m emegbula nwa mmadụ emegbula nwa m emere m gị n'iwu okwu ajụjụ obi ife ama ndị mma ajụgbo dike n'oge afara ya afara gafọ ama nna ya ọ wee eziokwu ọ bịara nke mmadụ ọbụla mgbe ọ gara akwụkwọ ọpụtara n'azụ ndị na-asọpọtụ ndị gabugela ya anyị si Biafra laba dede Nnamdi Kanu nọrọ nne ya nwụọ na nna ya nwụọ na ha nọ na mọchịarị gị nọrọ nga na-akọrọ ntị ka kwụsịtọ nza nke apọtụ site ugbu a na-eru 14th of February that day celebrate ihe ọjọọ niile ha pụtara na ya ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-edebichi atọ Valentine ugwu gị ga-ada ọnwa okwu si n'ọnụ nwa ji n'ọkụkwu e nwere nwanne anyị nwaanyị kwuru na mba ọsọ ndị niile na ka esi agba ihe ọbụla wụ ọgwụ akụnuji ọgwụ anyị wụ ndị ọsọ na ọtụ ure ụkwa ihe niile nne m ụmụnne m pụta na anyị ahụ izizi a na-eri m ụnụ ga-anọwe checkpoint niile nwanne anyị nwaanyị gwara maka ọsọ Biafra ụdị ihe ahụ achọdụkwa na-atụkwa n'ụlọ taa dede Nnamdi Kanu ekilọta asị Jizọs gbara tebụl kpuo a ya agbakacha ọjọ ọ bịara gboo onwezi ga-akwụsị Biafra. Whatever you people are doing, that is a business. After ebe a ntị naanị nwere onye nwe ihe aha ụkwasị ihe ọzọ onye niile bilivuru na Biafra maka Biafra akpọ ma njọ ife religion ọya wụ ogbenye anyị ọya wụ ihe niile dede Nnamdi Kanu onwe ya wụ ochichi anyị the highest chief priest ọ ga-abụ tebụl ndị ga-elekọta mmụọ niile anya ebe ọ bụla o detara m kwụ nga m ga-anọ ma ntụ ụmụ Biafra niile ụnụ ebekwala akwa ụnụ kwadowa naanị ihe unu ga-eme ga-aba na IPOB dede Nnamdi Kanu kwụ ihe ọbụla o kwuru ihe ga-eme ekwekwe na anya abụọ nọkwa n'akịrịka ọ gwagala unu desi Muhammad Buhari nke nwụrụ anwụ so na-ebeta ime o ji bubata ndị terọrist a kpọrọ unu minit kpọrọ unu awa kpọrọ unu sekọnd kpọrọ unu dee ụlọ mụkọta onye ahụ wụ ya agbado ụkwụ nke ahụ na-agbakọ na ọ naanị dede Nnamdi Kanu lecture what you know now is nonsense. You are the professor, you are Stephen Trump. You got my pen here and over like that with that Biafra. Don't wait for declare Biafra today for the world to be at peace. Isaiah chapter 2 everlasting peace. Until that Taliban, all these Taliban using our brothers to destroy. Do you know what is called? One, check out yourself. Nwaanyị na-ebu nwoke na akpọgbuo nwaanyị na akpọgbuzo 9 months ya mụpụta ya kwerekwa ka anyị kpọrọ ya ọrụ mma mgbọrọgwụ otu nwoke osisi ọbụla na-amị mkpụrụ ya ugbe agịda amị mango nwoke agịdịkwana amị onye nji ọbụ naanị ụdara metara nwa na-abịa ọlụya Biafra ndị omenala ka na amịbere akụke nwoke onye ka amịzi kalabere tabiri ibe efụbagụ na-ete akụ mkpụrụ na bere ya banyị Ibulaka the Montu Mawa, Oguapo, Ekatan, Estimate, Ekatan of the half and Java, Opera Boom of Osi Short. Now, one to get moving, not the Canada, Giant Bono. Camera guys, because I can't tell them that the candidate for the ministry said to start 20. January 22. If you want to worship me, go and build altar of the earth. You can now for a match. And then you move on. Open your house. Money na 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 calculate. This is what it is. Why? Nothing was going to. If I can have free job, go on and confess together. But I did that. I put a language woman. Let me hear you over there. Hey, ndaba dishayo kuma dishaya kamana ya tekepo. I have honor and we boy ya disha. How many legit? How many can I come wire? Oh, I wrote up. You know, I'm saying the best of the other story. Why is that one story? And only who Ogaga Lion is Biafra, the most they get the poem where you know what I can tell you never had then you never had them. Why and one gets for the bottom, Cabatano, I'll get them no sense to put the cabinet to tell them better than the candle. So then I'm going to do them a fault. So then I'm not going to back. So then I'm going to leave the broadcast and hey, there's them, you get to go now. Who got the ready? Who put it? I got my home all. Don't worry. Let those be foreign. I have to get a runner who got the Afraga for Maka, that's what I believe. Woman, need like a hawk, woman, need like a no for my. Hey, Biafra, all your blood to make I let you ready. When you never to buy a force to you, ask them all your blood to that practice. Yeah, I got that on my. My God, you put it to go,
we must continue. To make you further understand how the disease works. Nigerian government of Fulani will deliberately impoverish the Biafran people. Then the Yoruba Kaba government will open church for you to pray for deliverance. And then after 20 years of graduation, no job, you will end up in Yoruba church. You'll be praying for God miracle. Who the hell get employment in London and America as citizen of China and Japan by Yoruba pastor praying for them? But the disease is eating deep and our people can't understand it. Fulani government of one Nigeria is to impoverish you completely. The Yoruba counterpart of 10% are there to make sure you pray to God all of your life till you turn gray hair. And all of a sudden, when God help you, your 10% go to them. Wake up, that is disease we are talking about. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, Mazo Onyibe, I'm still
Good
here.
evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Abali Oma Mazo Onyibe. I remember Mazo Onyibe, you know, wake up at one. Mazo Onyibe, I greet you. I greet you. Only a woman can call Mubang, Makana, Abakare one with the water. Nde Kunandunze, Anya Manitija, O Dodo, Nde Kunandunze, Anya Tibem Mount, O Dodo, Nde Kunandunze, Anya Mebem Mount, O Dodo, well is you now, if Mount Chiapa. If Mount Chiapa, one name on our to come, O Dodo, one HM. Oh, Dodo, one HM. Oh, Dodo, Mazo Onyibe. I can name, I greet you. I greet you, Neke. Greet you, no, you greet you now, greet you now, greet you now, Hana, no, the neighbor. Biafra, huh? I said, Namma Gawala, your mom, and Jojo Gawala, your go. When I don't have days. Can you don't ask me a good phone open? What a put you mass? As you know, these people, they think other. They think guys, I don't know. They are breathing from their armies. Somebody like John Kerry, former Secretary of United Nations. That man is an asshole. He's an idiot. He will suffer. He will suffer because what he caused with what he joined hands together with Obama and Hillary Clinton did in our land must face him mercilessly. I must say the truth. That man can never die well. You see, John Kerry can never die well. You understand? Because he is the one messed up our land. We could remember during the time he just moved down there and they now chase him out of
of course, the Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Our people must remain focused, no matter what they do. Why can't Nigerians gather and say, this evil we are doing to these people, let us win them by our action and do the right thing? They gather to brainwash us. Idiot, we're going to speak one Nigeria for Biafra. God will punish all of you. No Nigerian person speak for Biafra on any platform. The only platform meant for us is come and kill us. Your wickedness has gone to his level. Only people who are sick go to any table to talk so that we can be happy. Be talking so we are happy. Caller on the line, are you still there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, I greet you. This is Uzochukwu Okechukwu calling from Biafra land. Maze, I want to join IPOB, but I don't know how to come about it.
Send me your name, your phone number, and your location. I will respond to you.
On this was
Yes.
on this WhatsApp.
Yes. Just write your name,
Okay.
your phone number, your location, Anambra State. The coordinator there will contact you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. God
Thank
bless
very
you, sir.
much. We must continue. Yes, caller on the line. Your name and where you calling from. Good evening from here.
Hello, Martin.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir. Mrs. Miana Ajike. I'm calling from Iguacha. I say, Nechukwu Okike Obioma, who call you people to come and follow this struggle. Bless you, strengthen you, power you, and also give you the strength to go forward in this struggle. Before I will go on, I want to sing one song. The song says, Alawalamo n'ala Biafra, onye ọbụla chọrọ ịhụ m ya chọta mụ na Biafra. Alawalamo n'ala Biafra, onye ọbụla na-achọ mụ ya chọta mụ na Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu bụ nwanne m, ọ bụ nwanne m na Biafra. Uche Mefo bụ nwanne m, ọ bụ nwanne m na Biafra. Maazị Ibe nwanne m, ọ bụ nwanne m na Biafra. Nne nna anyị bụ nwanne m, ọ bụ nwanne m na Biafra. Biafra niile bụ nwanne m, ọ bụ nwanne m na Biafra. Alala m n'ala Biafra, onye ọbụla chọrọ m ya chọta mụ na Biafra. Ka Chukwu Okike Obioma, onye ahụ si na ndị ya ga-enwere onwe ha, gọzie mmadụ niile. Please, Maazị, permit me to use my language and speak to my people on Hafia.
Go ahead, please.
Ọhafiukwu, okwu isi oge isii, ekele m unu abalị ọ. M ga-ewu nwanne unu nwaanyị ya na ya jike kpaigara unu. Ife nwa gbasara strọgụlụ ọnwa achọrọ na anyị eji enye nwere onwe anyị, unu fụ ife mere aha ndị Awụsa, Fulani, ndị Awụsa, ndị anaghị ahụ mmiri, ndị inyiri, ndị isi ji bịa mee. Ugbu a, Chineke sakwarala anyị onye nzọpụta Nnamdi Kanu, si ha ọ bịa zọpụta ndị anyị, zọpụta anyị, lelelu antụ n'ụtụ ubi, ndị wedupu na mawa ya bịara isi ihe ya. One ha erepụ ndị inyom anyị, ma ụmụ anyị ụmụ agbọghọ, ma ndị nwanne anyị nwaanyị, ma ọgụ ubi. So, ọ dịkwaghị ibe ọbụla ugbu a nwa oge erule ahụ onye ọbụla ga-epụsa, ibe ọbụla ga-ịnọga anọ pụsa, iwuru nwa Ọhafịa, pụsa na-epụsa n'igwe, ma ndị ikom, Mandinyum. Onyibe,
Go ahead.
I simply thank you for the topic of today concerning for the struggle of Biafra, which is going on today. I'm now telling the world that we are hailing home. No, nothing that will stop us. No any amount of intimidation. Even though if that Hausa Fulani, if they continue burning our markets, burning our people, burning our resources, but what I assure them is that a day will come when Biafra will. So nobody born of a woman that will stop Biafra. We are hailing home. No any Hausa Fulani, no any governor from Eastern Zone, from even senators, they have kept quiet in all these problems, all this intimidation that they are doing our people. All of them, all Jews, and many of them, they have to say anything because they are selling the bottom of their master in Hausa Fulani. But it's not what we are looking to. What we are looking to is that we are hailing home. Whether they like it or not, we are not looking at them. Any day that God in heaven, sign it that Biafra will come. We will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. This is our prayer. We have started this prayer that starts today, being 14. We will complete it on 16. I'm one of them that stand in that gap. I know that God is always listening to his people. God is always hear the prayers of his children. We are Israelites of this generation. God will not disappoint us. So first, God did not disappoint the people of Israel in that time. God will not disappoint Biafra because we are his children. I thank you so much. Concerning marriage of this issue, some of our girls, they don't want to hear. But the day will come when they will hear all what we are saying about marriage. Let me tell you, in the past years before the war, if you say they marry Hausa or Yoruba, it is a taboo in our side, especially on Hafia. You can't see any girl from Hafia marrying Hausa. But since after 70s, this is the time that this Yoruba pastor prophesied to them that they should marry them. But now, to expose them, to tell our people that it's not good. Even in the Bible, God tells the people of Israel, do not marry an outsider. This is what is happening.
Unfortunately, we lost that caller. The truth cannot be overemphasized. Nigerian leaders are sick. That is why in their heart of hearts, they think that they can impoverish us, they can destroy us, they can do anything they like. And most of our people are sick. Ask yourself a question: what has Nigeria done for you? What has Nigeria done in Biafra land since 1970 to today that you will beat your hand in the chest and still stand with Nigeria to talk nonsense? All of you are talking nonsense. What did Nigeria do in Biafra land since I was born? I have not seen Nigeria do anything for Biafra land. What did they do? Must we all rally round and collect money and go and sit down? Are we not ashamed? Do you think we don't know how much that was given to a lot of idiots to come and speak on their so-called fraudulent national confab? Only sick people does this. Only sick people. Of course, my caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, God bless you. Good evening from Hamburg. My name is Collins, calling from Hamburg, Germany. Mazi, I just want to thank you. You are doing a marvelous. You are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Hello? Okay. Mazi, I just want to use the opportunity and say, you know, when they mention the name of those people that the zoo people invited, and Onye Kongwenu was she also among them. If you look into the list, you know that it's not only, I think she may be the only woman among those lists, but she is the only person that can even present and stand and speak for the Biafrans. What about the men? This is the coward.
You see, the reason I mentioned that woman is that I weep. I weep.
Oh, God.
I weep. I weep. It is like when I look at governors who are supposed to be the son of their father, but their blood is mixed. They don't have sense again. I weep. If my mother has married Yoruba, in fact, one of my brother married Hausa. I have said it before. I have cut stick for them. They must cheer Fibo. I have told him, he's listening to me now. I won't disclose his identity further because he's still working with the zoo. I have told him the stick he will use to lead Melu Fibo for his children. I'm waiting for them. My children are more prepared, waiting for that blood to come into our family. They can't come home. It's my brother, my father's son. I will teach him lesson. They will go to Abenopabe before they will enter my father's compound. Then they crease. I will put them under oath that in their life, if they mention their mother name relating to Nigeria, they will wish to remain Hausa land. What is all this evil? What is all this evil? Only sick people are tolerate this nonsense. It's yes, we didn't make this choice, but with what we have seen, if we do not make a choice, it will worsen. Our life has never gone better. These people have not related one day in emasculating us. Why can't we get it and get angry at this thing? We move a little bit, we pamper them, then they do gra, they come on us. Now, very soon now, there was a time we told you that Nigerian police are using POS. A lot of people come here and say, why are you lying? You know it's not true. And we have told you they have started building ATM machine on the road. And a lot of you will say the same thing. And if I tell you that very soon they will drop our women down from vehicle and start raping them, you will say it's a lie because that is what they are doing already. They look at a bus converting people from Port Harcourt to Imo. They see three fine girls. They just whisper among themselves. They divide them into the bush, rape them as they want, and they come and tell you it's a Curtis. They go to the nearby community, kill some boys there, and then they come back and say, we have caught the Curtis. What kind of evil is this? And we are seeing them and we can't say it. But go ahead, we shall see how it ends.
Mazi, that is, if I look this thing, that Onye Kongwenu, I see that I call that girl a first lady because she's
more than a first lady.
If you
what she said today, she can be rest assured that our fathers who died because of Nigeria, they are happy with her. I wish we can change her destiny. She must understand. She has to weep. She has to cry. As a child, I heard her music. We were happy because of her song. I never forget it. Onye gagbegu iya biagbegu iya onye. Do you think it's this generation? Let her come and sing Onye gagbegu. They have destroyed everything about us. Our boys now are saying, Oluwa is involved. Oluwa is involved. Omo baba mi olowo. Omo baba mi olowo. You Oluwa there. Yoruba promote them because they are saying nonsense. Let them come and sing Biafra music and see the disease that has eaten up our youth. Only few of them decide to remain where they're supposed to be. Onyeka Onwelu must understand I feel her pain. Because if she know the atmosphere she sang that song, my mother was very old then, but I know that song turned my mother to young girl. We have the album. Onye turntable, that plate. Onye Gagbegu, you see my mother, old woman, behaving like a young girl.
Yeah. Yes.
But these people have destroyed us. So disease inside out. Go and look at all our musicians. Somebody will wake up in the morning and say, oh, bogoro, busha, ayaga, busha, igana bam, Olua is in front of Olua, and they think it's progress. I don't listen to music now because they make me go jagger.
No.
This is disease we are talking about. I feel her pain. I understand. But how many of our people are they going to destroy until we understand the truth?
Mazi, could you imagine if they give that our sister, if they give her more 1 hour, if they give that girl, that woman more 1 hour, if she will speak a word, that something will happen that place. I'm telling you, if she continues speaking again, Mazi, I watched that thing. When I watched it, I remember a lady.
But of course, if you even see anything in support of her, be rest assured she will be probed. Very soon now, DSS will tell you, Onyeka is invited for questioning in the ARA. But this is the disease we are talking about. The moment you now praise Onyeka, DSS will invite her for questioning. Is this not the disease we are talking about?
Yes.
But of course, people must understand that. If we come here now and say, oh, what an angel, what a lovely Biafran baby, have they allowed Abadibe to rest? Because you should also understand that as you are commending Onyeka Onwelu for the good work she has done, DSS will invite her for questioning. Is this not a disease? But of course, those who should understand the time that we are in should do that. Thank you very much. We must continue. That is the disease we are talking about.
I'm just thinking, even a lady that says they caught his father
then the Tom Party and the rest of them. You don't talk to make us feel good. We have been feeling good for all I know. You talk the nonsense, then let's tear this place out and move ahead.
Yeah, man.
I will sound idiot will come out and say, I give Igbo people now 24 hours to choose Igbo presidency and forget about Biafra. Or what? Or what? Then our people will go there and say, you see, according to the spirit of one Nigeria, we are resolved to make sure that this our nation turned our fire all of honor. Which one our nation? Nation you of who you and who? When are we going to have men and women who come out and talk like human beings? Don't you see how Yoruba talk? Don't you see how Hausa talk? Some idiot that cannot brush their teeth call themselves Arewa Janja with idiot. And then they come out and say, we are giving you Igbo people to either choose Igbo presidency. You choose, you live Biafra. This is an insult to all of us. A mockery to us as a people. And then our people will still go and start the same podium and be yapping. So we feel good. We have been feeling good all this while. This is a disease, but they don't know. You see any black man killing any black man for a white man, they are sick. DRAPETOMANIA, they call the disease. Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue.
God bless you. God bless you, Master. Continue. God bless
Our
you.
people must understand the truth cannot be overemphasized. We keep saying it, we are not happy. But of course, with maximum respect we have for our leader. If not our leader, what can we say? We only carry this pain. All my life, I have looked for a way to express myself. I have thought of burning Lagos down. I have thought of burning Nigeria down. But I don't have what it takes. If I know what Ojukwu know, if I am to what Ojukwu have, by now, the world will be writing about Nigeria in the history, idiots. And then all of a sudden, God answered our prayer. I'd rather die fighting to destroy Nigeria than to live in affluence anywhere in the world. Nonsense. Kironi. That is unbelievable. A country who is dedicated in killing a cross-section of supposedly her citizens, in a broad daylight, they rob you and they justify it, and the sick people are just looking at them. We got to state that we get too used to this oppression. When they do finish, they say, well, God, it is well, it's well, the Lord will see us through. He say, who the heck is this Lord? Is this Lord Lugard, or who the heck is this Lord? Call on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, I got them who la mene take care of it the heart.
The insult is too much. The insult is too much. They want us to be mourning. So we be mourning.
Mazio, Igbo Satataka Tatokwa, Mazi, there is time for everything. I can never be happy. We are just watching the Mazi. But at the end of the day, who owns the victory? We own that land, and victory is ours. And when they help Treyola, Our land is boiling. Mazi, we know. Forget all those idiots. Mazi, let me respect my leader, Hamadiko Memes,
Of course.
The light of Africa and the world as a whole. Mechuko Kababa continue to open his spiritual eye. Give him more wisdom. Of course, God has given him more. He's selected for this project. He had the manual. He had the I don't know how he had the manual of this struggle. Mazi, God brought him. He's our savior, and we'll continue to sing it on the Mazi. I will love this man, Mazi, and other people we love too much. Those of you in Biafra land, standing for us, knowing that your umbilical cord is buried there in Abo, not in Daura.
Of course, all of them.
Bravo. So, Mazi, that is why we must guide that our Biafra land very, very jealously and do whatever it takes. Mazi, let me tell our people, I always say it, Mazi, we are here in Europe for you people, in diaspora, and you people are there for us, doing the needful. Mazi, all of us are in together. After you see these people, Mazi, look at what happened today in Enugu State. A chairperson, Iguane, that is the empowerment.
See how they do it. They know, they feel we are gullible people. At the beginning of the year, Ihedioha, IPOB protested in Imo State. Ihedioha did not kill them. Ihedioha refused to kill us. And then the next thing they did, they call them back and back, or you are prophesy. Once you prophesy, Yoruba have finished brainwashing majority of our people. They will believe it's God. Now God is removing Ihedioha. It doesn't mean it's God sending them to kill IPOB. They think we are stupid. This is the sickness we are talking about.
Very, very. Maz, you know what happened? They invited him back and settled him. Then he make his useless prophecy. And now, Uzodimma, Hope Uzodimma, and what is this idiot again? Rojas Okrocha. They went and did their work. With the zoo, with the Biafra, those ones they are pocketed, like Obiano and Ibaz, all of them. They have succeeded. Mazi is jealous because they knew that this our brother we can win there, and he didn't kill us in Biafra land. Mazi, this man had nobody.
If not for the single fact that Ikwere are resolute, what they would have done to Wike, what they are still planning, but Ikwere are resolute. Ikwere are resolute. At least they have some proportion of them that are idiot. But even the most idiot of Ikwere is over resolute. That is why they are not coming to that man. By now, Chibuka and Mechi would have used them to rubbish Wiki.
We didn't hear anything.
Of course, he's a lawyer anyway. He knows their part.
Yeah. From yesterday till now, they removed this man because they cannot do their bidding. Mazi, it's too bad. Better let us see how it goes. Mazi, another issue is this. You see this, our beloved sister, Wanda, Onyeka. Mazi, did you know that this, according to Onyeka, today I knew, she went to America and they were giving people scholarships. She rejected it. That's the spirit of Biafra. And she fought alone.
We are going to take her back. We will return the dowry.
And
I'm happy she said they didn't complete the dowry because we will return it.
5,000.
We will return that dowry. We will return it 100 times in the ara. We will return that money.
Mazi, you know this is of this our lady, our mother, the as of on the child. What is that area on the Chubo? Is that woman? She asked us to marry. We need to marry.
We will get to that place. If you talk it now, some people will not understand. They say they want to bring Ominimoken and Okoropara marriage. We don't want it. Is that why we are? But they will not understand what that woman is trying to say.
Yeah, she said it to Mazi, and at times our men cause it. I don't know how that actually will go out. Mazi, at times where is our men when we play all this music? No, maybe nobody go, but now
Rabbi Charles says something. I never thought about it that way. That is why
I was in the meeting. I was listening.
I told somebody in our morning broadcast today. I said, see, all the broadcasters have where they focus. Some are for rebuke, some are for correction, some are for instruction. We don't target one thing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I don't know it all. But I whatever I know is what I've experienced. Okay. And now, when Rabbi said something, He said some of the things our women look down on us is because Nigerians humiliate us.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Normally our women must understand that it's not the shiny husband that makes the happy home. But the man that have you at heart. One thing I do is I don't marry the woman I love. If I am crazy about any woman, I don't love that woman. I can't marry that woman. It was my principle right from time. My father told me. He said, look for the woman that loves you. Protect her, guide her. Because
every woman needs.
This is
every
what they don't know.
Now,
I know my wife loves me. Automatically, it makes me to protect her. Having said that, these people reduce us down. Imagine if I'm a wheelbarrow pusher now, and then I manage to sponsor or my wife to be happens to go have a family who will train their daughter to university. Do you know that the moment our daughter graduate for university, they go and defy them in the name of National Youth Service, sending them to Fulani land? I want you to go and check record now of all our women who are graduating. 90% of them are sent to service outside people in the barrack. They think we are stupid. Go and look at our women working in the bank in Nigeria. They think we are stupid, and our graduate men are driving Okada. And then how can you go and serve in bank and come and marry Okada rider? It won't work on that way. And so our men somewhere are crippled.
Did you see the one that committed suicide in Bayelsa or where? Did you see that lady?
Of course.
So, Mazi, these people, anyway, what we are tired, Mazi, you started a nice program going back to your roots. And today, Mazi Alote is doing a nice program too. Mazi, we are going back. We are going to, anyway, we are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Okukala Kamalo have brought all of us together, making me to know that you, Atabo, you are my beloved brother. One food. Make Protonel from Calabar, Idoma, everywhere I go now, I feel proud. Urobo, anywhere. Mazi, these people did a lot of damage, but we are going to undo them. Mazi, our people are waking up. And that's why we are calling our radicals to continue waking up and gingering our sisters. Forget it. If you love without your brother, go there. Ga Kasadia. Igola. Ga Kasadia. Marry your brother, marry your sister. No problem. Money is not all. So long you love, money is not all. You to come, you build your family. Mazi, these people, Mazi is very annoying. But at the end of the day, we thank Chuko Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Remember that we are going. Mazi, you see this 1,000 kilometers. That's how the director started. And you people have done it. Continue. You people are doing a great job. Nnamdi Kanu has done
Let me tell you something.
Now we are proud.
Let me tell you something.
Everybody's talking about Biafra everywhere now. Yeah.
Every day I go out and I watch what they do to us. And I look around, nobody is saying anything. Every day I go, do you know all the years I spent in the church? Do you know that when you say pray for one Nigeria, you resurrect the old man in me, as they call it? I never prayed for one Nigeria. Whether I was feeding the Holy Spirit, speaking in tongue, I can't. When they say pray for Nigeria, I say, God, look at this thing here. Look at this thing here. Are you the one doing it? Because praying to you now to keep Nigeria is playing to you to let Fulani kill me. Boko Haram do this one do that. God, I cannot pray. Anything you like, do with us. But I cannot do anything. And then God raised up a man. God raised up a man. God raised up a man. And when it looked like the man was threatened, God still raised a man. When I come on air, I say every day, I am a breaking radio. Yes, this is Radio Biafra Extra Mazin and the Kano Mazuchi for. One day people will understand this thing. Nigeria will breed shame and disgrace, but they will understand. You think I listen to Radio Biafra because they are speaking BB grammar and trying to please men? I don't listen to that garbage because we have been listening to it since I was born. I came back from church one day, filled with the Holy Spirit. I tuned my radio, and somebody was saying, idiot, monkey and babu, chimpanzee. I said, I love this. I love this. He cured me immediately, and I'm born again. And if I think today they're coming to say, you know, wonderful people, you say the Lord is very good, and we're going to move, that is what He's going to give us. And then I get out and go and rest on myself. Idiot is idiot, and we call idiot idiot. Get on it. When will this thing end? How many lifetime do we have? How many lifetime do we have? Spending maybe half of my life in this shackle, in this dungeon, in this zoo, and then I will die one day, seeing my children go through the same nonsense in the hand of idiots?
No.
Anybody that is not ready, may the Lord be with them.
You see? So, my brother, Nnamdi Kanu, we are now restoring the dignity of Biafrans. Is coming back, and we appreciate it. That's why we are with him. We are with him 24 hours. We are within Nnamdi Kanu. We must do everything to get out of this contraption. Let us, our people, even those of them in Biafra land, if you are ready to meet us in America, prepare yourself, organize yourself. So long you can foot your ticket and try. 2020 is happening in America. Mazi, we are Mazi. There is no part. It's not everything we say here. Mazi, what I'm telling my beloved brother, we are gingering them in Biafra land. Biafra is at their hand. Mazi, how many years are we in? But see where we are. People are talking. I think director said the time will come when they will. We are not paying anybody. Are they not talking about Biafra now? Mazi, so one other. What I tell our people to remember more resolute and be happy. And any idiot, let them come to. I like them when they come like this Chinemre movie. When you come to radio, you talk like a man. That is your land. Forget whatever is happening there. They're all the way. They're everywhere in Cross River. Open border. Do you know that they're opening? You have to do program on that.
As I'm talking to you now, Cross River is gone. But of course, they will run away.
Yeah, Mazi, when in Austria, when we went for genocide, there's something which my photo told me. It's okay. Our artist is forget. They didn't do it. They couldn't win on 1967 to 1970. People started killing since 1945. People who are marked out for extermination. Like Ikechukwu and my brother said, Mazi, we cannot always take our we are not the who are there? How many are there? 2% plus, according to my beloved brother, Jonathan. Now they said they are 5%. We shall see how it goes. Our people remain resolute. We will face them. We are coming. We are coming in a big way. It's better they do it. And even if they let us go now, Mazi, I swear to God, unless in another 10, 20 years, I get one day hacker. Well, no problem, Mazi. It's better they do it now so that they have a good relationship. They can enter Biafra land. And Mazi, let me drop here. I didn't okay for the one for Maga. Mazi, what to do? Don't be afraid. You're don't human beings. Actually, 10 of them are Baligo. What is their care for self? We shall see how it ends. Mazi Chuku goes there, my brother.
We must continue. We don't hate anybody. I, as a person, I don't hate you. But you are idiot. You are idiot. I watch a country, supposedly my country. Every day, they are initiating plan to emasculate. What is all this? What is all this? And then some Yoruba pastor is telling you, you got to leave it for God. The Lord know what to do. And the Lord, when is the Lord going to do? How many years did the Lord give to you? How many years did the Lord give to you? Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here, Ife. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Good evening, sir. Onyibe. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill all over the world. Mazi, this topic where you teach us this evening, so now very true now you dey talk. Because as you don't talk and so say, as all of us dey, every Biafran we get role where we dey play. No matter how it's small no matter how it's small rich, no matter how it's big rich, but you dey do something. Now so you see before the teaching one that they give us on Radio Biafra. Different angle now that they hit they give us. And now the angles then when they affect our people, now that they talk. To the experience, the way we don't see experience as an individual indigenous people of Biafra. We know everything when they talk not true. So this areas when they talk about how our women they behave today, so we can be say it be like say they can see our men finish. So Naturally, these days of our women, the way they behave, they not lack of patience. Meanwhile, they are still included. Lack of patience. Now let Biafra go fit change this mindset. They feel say the Biafra may not load themselves, or the Nigerian government don't reduce their level to the level of say our women
beggar. Empowering us with shovel and her pan. We can imagine a governor will come and empower the youth with shovel and her pan. And somebody want me to call him his excellency. He's honorable. Thunder will fire all of you.
Thunder will fire all of them. Now, the ones where they don't enslave for Biafra land, now, the ones where they die for prison, the ones where they do all manner of things, just to make them not even they available. Instead, don't be say even reduce them for grant. Say they're not even they available. Say that they'll call it use big money now say they carry them. Almost of our ladies for Biafra land, they'll be full and all these foolish politicians, they'll be their slaves. Not be say that they even they treat them well. Now just that money, just to give them, just to take advantage of them. They not they treat them well. As they get one, they get 20, even their best friend, they take them. But if now our men do it to them, the whole world go hear them. Their family go hear them. But all this shit, we go to take them in the name of money. We go there for that place. Make our women come outside. Make we come outside because now we see be the people when we give birth to this men. Men, when I say they sing. So now we see give birth to them. Now women I give birth to them. See our children, our sons, our husband. Now we go do the needful to take put hand during this struggle so that we go put our place in order. Because as they see us, so if things they get worse, tomorrow night you not going to see your brother say when you want because your brother going to be slave. Does already be slave. The slave
look at see what they don't do. Our son now. All our son and Bambiala. All our son Fulani don't turn our son to Bambiala. Who go save our son now?
If you go for Abuja for them, now you go see all these heavy waste Hausa women. Now, like the Fulani men they use that they do yeah. Fulani before you even see Hausa woman when marry self, they add. Not be say carry talk for Abuja before you see Hausa woman when marry now they add.
And they put them for IDP camp. Soldier we don't dream brute to go use them there waka come on. Now waiting they want to reduce our women and we they keep quiet. Somebody just set up cage. Somebody just set up evil. And we they talk like human being. And anybody around the world looking at these people think they are human being. The atrocity going here, BBC and all of them are covering it. Nigerian will gather the Hausa women, put them inside IDP camp, be pregnanting them and burning like nonsense. Only God knows what they are burning. Send them to Boko Haram. Nigerian still feed all these people. I told them in one of our Hausa don't have sense of family. The same thing is Fulani. That is why they don't talk about their father. That is why they don't talk about their mother. There is no true Biafran that will say 10 things without saying my father or my mother. But these people don't say it like that. But they can't see it until they meet us. They don't know what it means to have a family.
They don't even have the value of family. They don't know what is family. We cannot live with these people. We are not one people. We're not being one people. I don't know the kind of way be this kind also be this one. Now everybody, all of them they do yaga, they follow everywhere. We know they don't let us get rest of mind for hope. We see them where they will not get no rest of mind. Our mothers, mona wake up. Not be our man, this, our man, this, our man. No, they let us hear what. Mona wake up, mona join the struggle. Every for European world, for all these states, so now women and they fight, and they stand, and they control. Stand up, may you join Biafra. Others of our mothers, the way they already they do the needful. Now God bless them. Where they teach us, where they command those sparrow of ignorance and stupid life. When they cut off our men, and God go bless them. Those ones, then when they copy America, copy European system. Not be the way that they live for Africa, they live for Europe. Europe, not they copy the one that they live. Now they copy their own. Now don't use copy now, spoil everything. You want wear latest leggings, you want wear latest Brazilian, you can't know yourself again. They misbehave. All 40 years, you go see them misbehave. Now make everywhere make yaga. So because when the women misbehave, the men are about to misbehave as well. Mona do the needful. Now we get the knife, now we get the yam. Now we get the power to do everything. Do the needs for our mothers. Thank you very much, Mazi Onyibe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much.
Our people must understand the truth cannot be overemphasized. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller, good evening. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Good evening.
Well done, ma. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I'm Lady P, calling from Oka. Hello.
Go ahead, ma. The world is listening.
I'm calling from Oka. In your words today is very, very fine. I want to sit my diary.
Go ahead, please. Ibu. Go ahead.
You know, what you are saying today,
but we are here. All way back, I know. I now for all these things. I am about to eh? We just see all these things and we keep quiet. We will continue saying it. Ofuka we were just tissue man of we were done. Kirone.
Ndausa ji ụmụ nwanyị Igbo anyị agba bọọlụ. And ụmụ nwanyị Igbo anyị na-cause all those nonsense. Onye Hausa nye nwanyị Igbo 2 naira.
Suya. Just give them testing for suya.
2 naira. Oduru ya na kpuo. Nwanyị Igbo kwuru onye Hausa kụpụ ya aka n'ike. But ị nwere ike ime nwa Hausa eweli mma bụ onye ahụ isi ozugbo si n'ọchịrị ya. So even the I'm very, very happy no queen good today. Very, very happy. Ọ bụ na ụmụ nwanyị Igbo anyị ga-anwa iwe ka ba marị. Ka onye ọbụla wee si na-ajụ ihe wee pụọ. Ana m ekene nna anyị Nnamdi Kalu, onye isi, onye mee ka anyị fụ ụzọ na Biafra tata. Wee na-ekene gị Maazị Mmefọ, ka Chukwu gọzie anyị. Na-ekene Maazị Onyibe, Mgbọ, Nevevenye, because even Ekudo, very, very pure, as white as snow. Onye ọbụla mana ihe na-ekwudo right. Maka na ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo anyị emego anyị ncha. Ana m ebe akwa mgbe ọbụla mfe ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo anyị na ndị Hausa. Na-asị ka even that the uncircumcised ha na-esi isi. Adị awụarụ. Ha adị awụarụ mana ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo anyị mechere a na-esobe. Ndị na-awụrụ arụ, ndị na-atara atụ, ha nọdụ ebe ịnọ ha na-esi because of ego. Ha wee na-esoghe eluigwe. So biko, jisi n'ike.
Thank you very much. God is faithful. Thank you. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
The same to you.
To you and your family. My name is Sudochi. I'm calling from Finland. I'm a native of Abumukwe, my Abia, Biafra land. I must ask God to strengthen more strength and more opening doors to our spring leader, the man whom God has given this mantle to gather us all over the world for the restoration of Biafra, Maazị Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu. And the deputy leader, Maazị Uchechukwu Okorafor, Mmefọ, and also our European rep, Maazị Agbani. And I said that the Lord strengthen all of the leaders and directors of state, and especially the wife of all these leaders, who is there encouraging and strengthening the husband, taking care of the children. Whatever is they ask God this 2020, God will give it to them. And make this 2020 our Biafra comes. So what I want to say this evening is mystery. Everybody listening to our sister Onyeka, her speech boldly is not, he faces Fulani, she faces Yoruba, she faces the whole Igbo corrupt leaders because it's live there. So she's one of the strongest women I ever see in Biafra land. But let me point out the mystery, what she said. You quote, she says, the book of knowledge says, that's the Bible, it says, love yourself and also love your neighbor. Now, that's the way I pick up. So because many people didn't know what she said, or the message she passed to the whole of this Ohanese, Igbo leaders, the APC governors now at 5 states of our Biafra land. She simply said, you are now the leader that love foreigners, the neighbors, which you don't even know, then and kill your own children. Let us forget about they are killing IPOB. They are killing their own children to show the whole world that they love foreigners. That's here we have come. Now, what I want to say is this. There is also many of them who stand like this, who can speak, but not everybody have that courage. The issue is, if they come out to speak, where would they fall? IPOB have not get back up to back up anybody that's outside the speaker.
Let me tell you something before you continue. Number one, what our sister said is commendable. I love her. If you see, my spirit rose. But I died when I hear Yoruba touch her. If I can change that, I will change that, and I will not apologize. It's part of the thing that echoes as a people. Then the next reason why I stop you, you see, if they come out and say the truth, IPOB cannot back them. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Who was backing Mazen Nandekano when he stood up against all odds and do the needful? Every idiot Biafra who is idiot now must wake up and reject Nigeria once and for all. Do you know if all of us wake up one day and say no more Nigeria, we resign ourselves? Do you think we need AK-47 to settle this? Don't create any room for any idiot to hiding. Who is protecting you before you join IPOB, Pastor? Don't create that environment for them. Who protects Mazen Nandekano? Is it America or Israel?
No.
This is what they call holding the bull by the horn. Our leader have one head. We should emulate him. Every idiot governor should come out. Let them represent us. Let's see the idiot that will touch them. They are the one we are looking at.
Our leaders are anointed for that.
So I am anointed. Who anoint me?
Every one of us click on that.
So who anoint you? Who is protecting you? Don't open any room. Everything you said. Don't say if they come out, nobody will protect them, because they will never come out. Let them come out and defend their fatherland. Who anointed Ojukwu? Who anointed Philip Effiong? Who anointed those 14 years old boy, 12 years old boy who came out and against all odds, the war against Biafra? They stood their ground. They called them boys camp. If these people who knew they will die the next minute, many of them died without having wife nor children. Many of them died without seeing their parents. Some even sang and say, when I die, give my boot to another. Bury me like that because somebody have to continue. Who is that idiot who has any excuse why we should remain here? Withdraw that statement, my brother.
And my concern is this.
No, don't say nobody. Don't say nobody. If governors come out and nobody will defend them. Ihedioha did not come out. Didn't back and all remove him.
We don't want what they do now is the Ihedioha case is that it refused to sign for them secret class. All the 4 governors is APC. It refused, and they now brought the APC. And Bako is a strong APC member, so they all knows all what is going on. So, but I don't think that we will allow any other unelected, because the other 4 is unelected. We just give them this particular one that is only elected governor. This is most safe on. We will not sit down and watch the Fulani person appointee to have rule over Imo State. I don't think that that can be. Now, what I'm saying, let me round up to what I'm trying to say. The issue of both in hospital, these Fulani people are injecting our people to death. So the issue now is this: in this quest, that particularly that our restoration, we all, both home and abroad, should now back up so that they have their tactics as they're coming through in here and there, so that they cannot be able to having more killings to our members.
Zoo Epileptic Network, as always, but what to do. Caller on the line, are you there? My brother, try and call back if you can. Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
You continue listening to your radio. Talking. You are the one listening to your radio, and if you continue like that, I will cut you off.
Okay, Onyibe, good evening from here.
Go ahead.
My name is Onyibe Daniel. I'm calling from Switzerland.
Go ahead, please.
My contribution for this evening segment here is for what our women is doing is not good. And we have to do something about that so that
we have to protect
others
them.
Will not fall.
We have to protect them. We're talking about a disease. That disease eats many people. It makes them to indulge in falsehood, thinking what they are doing is right.
Yes.
Those of us who are normal, who have not been affected by this disease, we must help them. Go ahead.
That is what I'm saying.
Our governors, many of them are sick. Buhari is sick. All of them is sick. When our leader said Buhari is mad, people did not believe. Today we know he's mad. The madness has extended to his family. That is why they are posing with private jets to create false impression that Jubri allow Buhari daughter to enter plane. These are sickness. They are in the air already. This sickness is worse than Ebola. That is where I want us to focus on this segment. Go ahead, please.
Yes, please, our women, you people should be careful because this Awusa Fulani, they carry sickness, they waka everywhere. Anybody who fall that into that sickness, I don't think that sickness get cured. So you people should be careful. Please, Onyibe, I want to speak with my dialect so that my people can listen to me, please.
Go ahead, please.
Biko nde bende ndowa itu mkporo amaba biko unu pụta maka njem nwere onwe anyị na-ekwu okwu maka ya. Biko unu pụta n'igwe onwe onye n'ime unu nna n'olu ya. Unu pụta ndị ọbụla na ha pụtasị n'ofu ndị bende amaba ndị ụwa mkpụrụ ntụbi ana m anụ olu unu gị bịa na nkalụnta amụrụ okporo enyi ama awọm ana m anụ olu unu nke anyị mapụrụ iche dịka unu pụta ka nye aka wee dọta nwere onwe anya ihe a ndị Awụsa na ndị Fulani na-eme anyị ọ dị mma arụcha ọrụ ndị Awụsa na ndị Fulani buru na ma ha bịa mebisi ife akọrọ biko unu pụta n'igwe ndị ọbụla na ha pụtasị ndị ike na-akpọ redio Biafra a na-amata ebe ha si nke anyị nwapụziri iche ndị ihim ndị amụrụ ndị okpuru enyi ndị ụmụarịga ndị ụmụọkpọ biko unu pụta n'igwe ndị niile nsi ebe a niile mkpọrọ okwu nọ n'obodo oyibo nọ n'Europe biko unu na-akpọkwa ndị ebe anyị na-enye ha ndụmọdụ ka ha pụta n'igwe sọpọtụ ihe a na-eme ka ihe a na-eme na-aga n'iru. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ Nnamdi Kalụ bụ onye a ga-ahapụrụ ibi ụwa ofu onye ụwa anyị gbuo ya. Ihe a bụ njem ofu onye, ihe a bụ njem anyị niile. Anyị aga ahapụrụ ụmụ anyị ahụhụ a nna nna anyị ha ntara. Biko unu pụta n'igwe nye aka ka ihe a niile na-aga n'iru. Thank you, Maazị Onyibe. God bless you. Continue with your good work. God will strengthen you. Thank you from here.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm with you, Maazị Onyibe. Good evening, Maazị Onyibe. From you. My brother is so terrible. Your speech tonight is so terrible. Anyway, my name is Ifeanyi. I'm calling from Madrid, Spain. Thank you to get me online this night, please, my brothers. Regarding your topic tonight, George Onyibe, please, I would like you to make a comment to our principal officers, because I know the only tablet to cure this disease is to facilitate and get Radio Biafra all the whole communities. Because I know it's the only tablet to cure this disease. If not, the disease have been already affected many people.
I'm telling you.
You know.
I'm telling you.
This.
You know, our brother that the network cut off said something, and I say withdraw the statement. Because he's trying to say something. And the reason I say withdraw the statement is that let me not go deep anyway, but somebody have to take the lead. Our leader, I must tell you, is a sharp guy. When I mean our leader is a sharp guy, he's a guy, man, confirm one. He loves life. He loves life.
He know the sharing.
He has children.
He know the sharing.
He should be popping champagne. I tell you. Believing a big boy. I don't think so, yeah. But whatever he's doing, he could have been dead. He has escaped assassination many times. Some of them, they don't say it, but we know he has escaped assassination many times. I wonder how you managed to sleep. Of course, I know when the Creator is with you, in the midst of trouble, he said, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because I know thou art with me. And so I'm not surprised. But he understands this truth. He keeps shouting and keeps shouting and keeps shouting. And there is another man who took it upon himself and said, let's do this. And so in the presence of two witnesses, a matter is established. Do they love life less? Do they love life less? And then somebody will come out to me and say, you know, I'm protecting my office. You know, I'm protecting my family. So we don't have family. We don't have. If we don't go jagger for these people, the amazing thing is that these people are willing to die to take our property. We should be willing to die to retain our property. Who will be justified morally, define you otherwise? Go ahead, and sorry for interrupting you.
No, my brother, no problem. Could you imagine, as you are saying, could you remember, just to give you this secret, could you remember Omiomio has finally to kill Uchemefo here in 2017 in Spain? If you remember that rally that day, when all of us
will come and tell us, let's do unity of Biafra. Let's unite Biafra. Ndiara, united Ndiara. Let's unite with Buhari and Jubri.
No, not only Buhari. We will go and unite. We will go and unite J2 Seni for Jos and Basepepo.
That is the sickness we are talking. And when these people are saying this thing, they think they are right, but they don't know they are sick. When we talk about unity now, some people say, "Oh, let's unite all of them." Yoshin and Yama, we got to unite. Our leaders say all our people are going home. Of course, not idiot, because no Biafran is an idiot. Go ahead.
My brother. So the topic is, my brother, I see that the only medicine to cure our people is to find a means Like some of all these our brothers in upstairs, I don't know how means they are always gathering themselves. I'm sure some of them join IPOB, but they don't know exactly what we are fighting for. Some say maybe let's be in IPOB, and you are not trying to tell us the role, how to manage ourselves or how to conduct ourselves, and you know that we are on this to the fire. The rally we are doing in Western world here is not even easy for us. We are still in danger. I know how they are pump money all the time, but I thank God the secret, the way they move, always come out. If God can push Ojus or Carlo to go and drink Gary like us as we used to drink at that time on his top, that money he used to fall IPO behind, slotting funds from Spain all the time to breach the contract to make sure that he fall IPO behind. Now, he has the time to serve his own condition. So my brother, I don't know, the principal officers who is handling our radio, this is the only way, only medicine. I told you before, if we can be able to see a pharmaceutical company who will be producing medicine to cure our people, because the madness is too much. Not only the ones in home, both somewhere there abroad here, the madness is too much. How can somebody cross Mediterranean Sea, spend more than 5 seas, some spend 3 hours, some spend 10 days on top of sea, try to come to Europe, and the sea at the place you come, you did not get security, you did not get freedom. And it is to go and fight for your father's land, where you was born, where your heart is.
Do you know that Willie Obiano sent his wife to America to share food for less privilege in America? Do you know that Willie Obiano sent his wife recently to America to share food for American less privilege? What message is he passing to America? That is Anambra people are okay. And there are some idiots that like Willie Obiano. They say, no, don't go there. But he went to America just last December to share food for America. He was showing America love. But he's buying wheelbarrow and her pan to empower Ndiomambara. This is sickness. Do you know some youth, as I'm talking to you, they will say we are proud Nigeria, but in the morning, they will carry their bag and prefer to die in the Sahara Desert or in the Mediterranean Sea than to fight for Biafra. Don't you see sickness? This is what I'm just trying to make them understand. We have to kill them.
If not our leader, if not care of our leader, the way this struggle is boiling me, my brother, I have another mode of determination, because man don't die 2 times. Only once man die. I can only die once and resolute. Because the system I'm seeing, all these conditions these people are pushing into us. Look at Hope Uzodimma. Can Hope Uzodimma give account of how many people he killed because of this Imo State governorship? And what did Hope did for his people? Some are praising. If you go enter to Facebook, many of them, all this it out. If they give you data, you will be shouting, praising for Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma cannot even tie a road from our mama to his village. And he's the one to come and to rule Imo State. And they are praising, shouting for him. He spent how many years in Senate? Hope Uzodimma spent roughly 16 good years in Senate. After they compensate him with the killing of Maurice Ibekwe, they push him to Senate. They compensate him with Senate. And he's still there, rolling up. Starving many people, robbing many Igbo guys of appointment. May God be with them. Onyibe, my brother, thank you to give me this opportunity. But please, if you can be able to get a means to see if there is any pharmaceutical company who will produce this tablet where we go to cure this our madness, because I even feel say the thing don't they touch me self, because the mad self don't they come my side. Man, make my own, no make me carry cloth to come off for road.
Of course.
Thank you to give me the opportunity, my brother.
The name
God
is,
protect you, man.
They just call IPOB. If the sickness is too strong, then put Biafra. If it does not work, join IPOB now. In fact, you don't need to wait for it to get to that level where you begin to look for help. Look for the nearest IPOB and join. This thing we are talking now, people don't understand. Meaning, of course, it's about to wind up on this segment. I must tell every Biafran, wherever you are all over the world, Our leader, Mazen Nandekano, will be on air to tell us the gospel truth. Don't mind what we are saying. We no get sense. Now, as he take come our head with the talker. Our leader will cure all of us tomorrow. Tomorrow, being the 15th of the month of January, 7 p.m. Biafran time, our leader, our doctor will be there to cure us. Because personally, I need cure. If you don't cure me tomorrow, the way I'm going this evening, maybe tomorrow may be my father topic. But then we must understand this truth cannot be overemphasized. It's as simple as that. I'll take one or two calls and we'll wrap up this segment. Yes, caller on WhatsApp. Your name, please. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good evening from you.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Maz Onyibe Akuta. I'm from Amandoba in Isun Rigi area, over the province Biafra land. Your program this night shall guide you and give you more knowledge to let our people, to turn the mind of our people to give our people what they have been lacking, what they have been missing a very long time. So it's about what is happening in our land. I'm just coming from my home last week. I went to village because all this while I have opened a family meeting in my village, Umudrez Amandoba. And again, some people are seeing it as a mirage. They are seeing it as a child's play. There is a particular family in my village called Mbare. The name of the family, I've forgotten, but it's just a closed-door family. About 4 or 5 men, because they are giants, during the Nigeria and the Biafran war. These men died on this war. None of them come back. Then I called this guy, his name is Mbari, he's still alive now. Try to join IPOB. Now, there is IPOB family in our village here. Go and join them. He said this, that. Surprisingly, I went home 10th of this month. I saw this guy carrying POP with one of his sons. I asked what happened. He told me where he was doing security work. A Fulani man came there very late in the night towards morning, but nobody is outside that time. When he rushed, the person thought that it's a normal thief. He don't know that it's a Fulani man. This man collected his gun and want to kill this guy. Luckily, there's no bullet in that gun. The gun is loaded, but it's locked. So, and hit one hand of this guy, nearly he killed that guy there. So it was a woman, this woman that used to sell market food, that came early in the morning to cook her food, was the person that saw what is happening and rushed and took something and hit the Fulani man on the head. The Fulani man fell down and stand up, start pursuing the women. The women ran out. Before they come, they have removed this man. The next day, our people called police. Do you know what happened? The Amandoba, the Isu police people that took the Fulani man, after a few days, they released the Fulani man. The Fulani man went his way. Nobody. And this man in the village now suffering with his hand, POP. If you see his face, his hand, nearly. So I start telling them that you see Fulani around this village, Amandoba, Umudreze. You are thinking that those people are coming here to dig toilets, to do farm work for you. No. These people are trained machineries that have sent to wipe every Biafran. This is exactly what happened to your brothers during Nigeria Biafra genocide war. Now, the same thing, you have got the experience. It's better for you people to join IPOB now, or do any other thing. On the side of this guy, the governor of Imo State, the issue, are the people that they used to stab our own people. When they come in, Northerners are coming to arrest any Biafran, they will send the Biafran to arrest the Biafran. But if they want to release him, they will send the Hausa or Yoruba to release him. Now, look at what happened. Yeah, they have used Mbaka and the Hope Uzodimma to tarnish and punish Ihedioha. They are relaxing. But let's hope Uzodimma remember what is happening to the person that called himself a governor, Ojus Okalo. Let him have that in mind. Any governor that will not stand with IPOB will face the same wrath that Ojus Okalo is facing. Okay, see, but you are doing your own thing, your own way. But don't forget that the first time people are carrying caskets around, shouting, Okeze Mosuru. Remember, you are not there. But any woman call that you are Okeze brother, and he say, may thunder punish that person. Because Okeze have fed the whole Longwa people woefully. So what I'm saying, let everybody join IPOB. This is the only solution. This is the only way out. If you are not with IPOB, see yourself that you are by the side of the, should I say, Fulani Herdsmen forest. So I thank you, George Onyibe.
Of course, unbelievable. But then we have to draw the curtain for this evening segment. Honestly, I would have been more polite, but then let it be so. Truly appreciation to those of you who were able to call him. Apology to those I cannot take your call now. But in few hours from now, we will continue from here. Goodbye. And of course, if you see any of those Biafran soldiers, tell them it's going to be all right.
This is my song for freedom.
This song is dedicated to the victims of this genocide. Those who lost their lives from 1967 to this very moment.
I had to do this song with Weewu. My brother man, I don't believe you. Shake a man to beat you. My brother man, listen up. Tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. I need to tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Tell that Biafran soldier he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell the wounded he's gonna be alright. The spirit of our fathers stay. Follow me, tell everybody he's gonna be alright. See the bad Lord wanna bring us down. They wanted we keep rising up. See betrayers wanna bring us down. They wanted we keep rising up. Bring your gun and your bullet and bazooka and your grenade and Biafrans. We will fight till the end. See them sabotage, playing cowardice in the corona. But we will win them all. I say we will win them all. Kanu is the leader. He says he's gonna be alright. He's gonna be alright. Tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. I need to tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafran soldier that he's gonna be alright. Tell that Biafran soldier
my nation, Biafra land. Yeah. Oh na na na, what a wicked world. Our junior, another day, Biafrans, shot by the government. Because of our freedom, we are fighting for a better life. One thing I know, forward ever, backward never. We will one day have in their day, someday, sometime. So tell